Are you looking for relief from stress, anxiety, or pain? If so, you may want to consider trying CBD. CBD is a natural compound found in the hemp plant that has been shown to have a variety of health benefits. CBD can help relax your mind and body, reduce inflammation, and improve sleep. It is also non addictive and has no known side effects. If you're interested in trying CBD, check out our website at www.hypnotize.me.com. And remember, if you're not hypnotized, then you're not doing it right. That's hypnotizeme.com, www.hypnotizeme.com for our high quality CBD products and drinks. Hypnotize Me, a sponsor of the Boss Fest podcast.
It seemed like everybody want to be a boss these days. Everybody want to be a boss till it's time to pay out, you feel me? Till it's time to pay that boss cost. They ain't trying to have them tough conversations. Ain't trying to put in them extra hours, catching that windfall money, dealing with folks not being consistent. Don't get me started on the lack of sleep, but you know what they say.
Boss Life, BOSSFEST, Boss Fest Podcast. Each and every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, guaranteed to get you right. BOSSFEST, the Boss Fest Podcast. They might make you laugh, make you mad, make you cry. Either way it go, it's a vibe. Tune in, catch the topic, get the tea. Ain't no shallow waters over here, we get deep. You sensitive, easy to offend, you need to flee. But them tough conversations gon' be happening. Boss Fest Podcast, they hold it down. Wednesday, 7 Eastern, man, it's going down. Tell a friend to tell a friend and y'all gather round. Get active in the comments, don't get lost in the crowd.
Hey, what's happening? It's your man DJ Bush. I had to show love to Kevin and Edwina, Boss Fest Butlers. Y'all know what time it is, the Boss Fest Podcast. But you already know what we live in.
Boss Life, BOSSFEST, the Boss Fest Podcast. Each and every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, guaranteed to get you right.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another edition of the Boss Fest podcast. Hold on, let me make sure I get everything tightened up. All right, I think we're there. We okay?
We here.
We here. We here.
You can hear me?
See, there you go.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
There you go with
Okay.
the mic checks too. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm muted again.
No, see, you good?
I like
They can hear you. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Yeah, they can.
So what's up? How y'all doing? This your boy Kevin. You just looking at me crazy through the
I
camera.
wasn't even looking at you.
I'm looking at you through the camera.
We don't even know what you talking about.
Six and no, listen, we're gonna talk about y'all words tonight because y'all two don't mind what y'all.
I'm Edwina. I guess I was supposed to introduce myself, but this light, I'm thrown off over here.
Oh man,
I feel like I'm a little kid in the corner, but I'm here.
You here?
Mm-hmm. You gonna introduce our wonderful guest?
So, sitting down at the Boss Fest table today, someone you have seen on social media taking over. She has interviewed some of the top people around here in Polk County. She's a published author, philanthropist. I like. Don't you like philanthropy?
It's time to add it to the title. It's
We're
time.
gonna add
Are
philanthropist.
you reading stuff that she wrote down? What you doing?
See,
He done did his homework on me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Finish the intro. Finish the intro. Let's run it back. One more time. Do it again.
you done ruined the intro now.
We ready. Go ahead.
Damn, see, that's nobody like you. Like, just be.
I like her.
Thank you.
Don't lie.
I do.
Thank you.
Don't. So, without further ado, we bring in the lovely Marchina Latrese, aka Chat with China, to the Boss Fest table. How you doing, man?
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much.
I'm gonna get that applaud button one of these days.
You're not.
I got the ability to do it. I got some sounds, but it
You
ain't the
don't.
applaud.
Let's just stick with the one button that we got.
Whatever.
What's the one button that you got?
It's play. It's play.
Let me make sure I tell my man he better have more than one button when he start his, because baby, I'm gonna get on to him.
I swear.
One button, all they need. Look, I
Play.
already play,
Okay,
and I already hear feedback. You ain't hit your one button.
How you hear feedback?
I hear myself. Y'all out there, let us know that we sound good, because you know our sound guy. He been so busy with all his sound jobs.
I'm not gonna put up with this.
But we appreciate y'all joining us for this lovely Wednesday. I want to get into the topic. So our topic for y'all this Wednesday is sticks and stones. And everyone, I guess, should know the little childhood saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So our topic is a play on that. Because as adults, I feel like words do hurt. And people project words onto us every day. So before I say how I feel about it, I'm gonna go to our guest, and you tell me what you think about when people say sticks and stones.
So when you reached out to me and gave me the topic, I hadn't even thought about that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me since I've been a kid. But you are right. As we grow older and now that we're adults, we don't realize that words do hurt. Back then, the sticks and stones, we didn't really comprehend what that statement meant. But now that we're older, words do hurt. And I think we project words more so on adults to each other more so than what we did when we were kids. You got to hit your button, Kevin.
For real?
What?
You throwing us off?
How am I throwing y'all off? Do y'all think?
All you got to do is play records. That's all
Listen,
you got to do.
I got the volume in my ear. I'm just trying to make sure.
Well, we don't got it in our ear.
I
It
know.
don't sound good out here. Take that off your ear and listen to what we hear.
What do y'all hear?
That.
Y'all hear that. My fault.
Okay, that's better.
That's better.
Yes, that's better.
Before we continue with the podcast, I do want to let everyone know that we are taking applications for a sound.
We are
and
never
visual
taking applications.
producer.
Never.
Please
Ever.
send your resume to.
Ever.
I have a recommendation for you guys too.
Really?
But I gotta see, because I know that he does Mercedes' podcast. Shout out to Mercedes. I'm on her podcast next week. Ladies in Motion, but she has a really good producer too. So maybe y'all can share him.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna find out.
We taking all the information.
We
Hit us
ain't
at
doing a damn thing.
See, but your words don't
gmail.com.
hurt her later. That word damn, it's gonna hurt her later.
Period.
You can't speak like that.
And the bad sound been hurting me for 32 episodes. 32 episodes.
I'm not dealing with this today. Why you got to cut up in front of company?
I'm not cutting up. I just can't only be me.
She not company. Got it.
So we want to get into the topic.
Yes.
Before you start talking, because I don't want us to backtrack. All y'all out there in the chat, give us a thumbs up if the sound is sounding good.
It sounds better.
If it sounds better to us, we want to know how y'all feel out there.
See?
Jasmine say, look at how Kevin looking at y'all.
I'm not dealing with this foolishness. I just sweat these women on my head already. I'm just trying to be my great, beautiful self.
Right. We just want to talk about the topic. That's all we want to do.
Run the topic. Go ahead, boss.
Okay, so I'll pick back up where I left off at. But I will say, as adults, we tend to project words more on each other in a hurtful way. And then sometimes it doesn't intend to come off as hurtful, but I will say one thing I've learned is people don't perceive things the same. So I might say something to you and not intend for it to hurt, but in reality, it does hurt you. And one thing we have to learn to respect as people is one's perception is their reality. So I may perceive it this way, and even though you may not perceive it that way, still respect the fact that I do perceive it that way. So I think we do have to be more careful with our words.
That was well said.
That was very well spoken.
Wasn't it? Like, she just spoke so well.
Like, just.
I was practicing. I gotta get back. Listen, I feel like I'm gonna be a little rusty coming back from I've been on vacation for a month from Chat with China, so I gotta, get myself back
bro,
together.
you've been out the business for 2 days talking about I'm gonna be rusty. You ain't gonna do that.
I've been out for a whole month and I have enjoyed every single moment of being off the camera. I just posted tonight. I love being on this side of the mic. Like, I'm not chat with China tonight. I'm Marchina Latrese tonight.
Okay, so you like that?
Yes, I love being on the other side of the mic.
Well, look, y'all book her from a podcast because she wouldn't.
So I know we're gonna get to that top. Why you like being on this side of the mic better than the other?
Y'all won't believe this, but I get nervous every time I start an episode of Chat with China. Like every time. And now I got to figure out what I'm going to do because I'm putting my business out there. But before every episode, I take a shot, like because my nerves be bad. But now that I'm not drinking, it's like, what am I going to do to calm my nerves and get ready? But also, too, listen, let's tie this into sticks and stones. A lot of things that people project on us or the way they perceive us and things that they say. When I sit on the other side of the mic, I get to see the other side of me. I don't get to see Chat with China because y'all ask me questions or the others will ask me questions. And it's like, y'all get the real raw me. When I'm on Chat with China or I am Chat with China, I have to be Chat with China and I have to be that person asking all the questions. So on this side of the mic, I get to be the real raw me and tell y'all about the things that hurt me. I get to be vulnerable in these conversations. I get to be me. I get to be Marchina Latrese.
I hear that. So when you put that vulnerability out there and it isn't received well, as we tie into this this subject with sticks and stones, how do you deal with that energy?
That is something I had to learn in therapy. I started therapy in 2022. I started therapy. And one of the things that was a flaw of mine is I hated expressing myself. Like you can ask me what's wrong and I'm always going to say nothing. I'm okay. Nothing. I'm okay. Like, because I feel like the moment I tell you what's wrong with me or what the problem is and you don't understand or agree with me, then it was a waste of time for me to tell you. Like, you may have said something that hurt my feelings and it may not have been perceived to you that way, which goes back to what I said earlier. But here I am telling you, you hurt my feelings, and you like, well, I didn't hurt your feelings, or I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. If you don't agree with me, then I'm not. It was a waste of my time with me telling you. So I had to learn to still express myself because holding stuff in, it builds up and it only punishes you in the long run. So I had to learn to start expressing myself more and getting more out. So why are you looking at Edwin?
Why is he looking at me? And you just looking at me all weird. You
No,
where you
no. Listen,
I just feel like
because she feel like I be long winded,
like
and I'm trying not to dominate the top. So
No,
I'm
go
looking at
ahead.
so I'm
I'm
looking to
doing
see
my
if you was
job.
gonna say, "What's your job?"
To talk when I feel like talking. That's my job. What you said, I come and I sit down. That's all I do. I got this. I came, I sat down.
Sticks and stones, guys. I feel like I'm gonna be out there. I might need another glass of wine.
Everybody who sit at the boss table feel like they got to be Kevin therapist, not mine because I got it.
Oh,
But,
I know that's right.
But the comment does.
You the bully.
I'm not the bully. So do my words hurt
Hi,
you?
Jasmine.
Your words be destructive as hell
To you or to like everyone?
to life.
Okay.
You just got some
Let me move on
destructive
to the
words.
comments.
What you mean? Why you going to the comments?
Nervousness is a good sign. I'm nervous every episode and hosting a job as well, and hosting jobs as well. And I don't know why. It's like some people, and you know what I was thinking about today? I know this kind of strays away from the topic, but one thing I mastered and I pat myself on the back is for the first 2 years of Chat with China, I didn't have guests on the couch. I think I had like kids.
So you just
One
talk to
time,
yourself?
I mastered talking to my cell phone and talking to my audience, like with the comments. Like I didn't have guests on the couch.
Wow.
And now it's like, dang, can I ever go back to being on the couch by myself? Should that permit? I don't think I would need to go back, but for the first 2 years, I literally had to master talking to a cell phone that sat in the middle of a ring light.
That's something I don't think I could do. I try to do it Wiener's Rants on Fridays, and it's like a 5-minute rant where I just talk to the camera. Bro, I'd be like, when is the 5 minutes gonna be up? That's a hard thing to do. So kudos to that, because I don't think I could do that.
What made you guys choose this topic?
I think the reason why we chose this topic, number one, we was looking for different things to expand upon, but
because we messy. He about to give you a whole like log of things because we messy. We chose your topic.
There's a messy part to this. Oh, I was not prepared because
I
here I
don't-
was thinking y'all was just some good wholesome folks and y'all finna be messy.
I don't know why he want to project that on me.
Because you sitting here with Chat with China, and Chat with China has some very interesting topics. Where
Messy
people come
topics.
out and come for her
My topics
sometimes.
are not messy. They're controversial. I don't like to use the word messy.
But I didn't say they were messy. I said they were interesting.
I said messy.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
messy.
he
Yeah.
said messy.
I'm asking
keep
because
your
you
messy
said we
over there
finna be
because I didn't say
messy.
that. I said they were interesting. The
So-
topics are interesting.
Oh,
So you
baby.
chose interesting instead of messy.
Well, if y'all thought last season was messy or controversial, wait till the first lineup. The middle 2 episodes. That's all I'm gonna say. The middle 2 episodes will probably be like y'all gonna really be sitting there with y'all mouth wide open. I promise.
Look, that's why you bring the people out because they want to see and they're interested, and that's what brings the topic because you've had some definitely interesting conversations, and I've seen some aftermath where you're like, hey, people don't come for me. This is conversations we're having on the couch. And sometimes people don't understand where a show is me getting someone else's perspective, and this is where the show ends. And maybe like I give a little bit of my beliefs, but it's not all the way me. And people don't
Agreed.
understand the difference between a show and me, the person. And so they come after you. So when coming up with the topic, we were like, who else to do this with than Chat with China?
Well, I feel honored. I think.
You look a little nervous, a little worried.
Yeah, I am a little because now listen, y'all gonna make me take back my words because I just said I like being on this side, because I'm vulnerable. But now I feel like I need to switch and be in charge of the conversation because I don't know where it's going.
Oh no.
That's we don't
Listen,
know where it's going.
We don't know where it's going. When we get there, like, ooh, did it really go there? No, it didn't. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, look, this comment says, especially when she defended men in a whole child support issue.
But they are still mad because I called them child support chasing baby mamas and deadbeat baby daddies, and I still stand on what I said to this day. And
so
I said
apparently
what I
those
said.
words hurt them.
It hurts them if they feel like the shoe fits, so they're wearing it. Which leads me to the young lady who listen, this would have been okay because everyone is entitled to feel the way that they feel, and I respect any and everyone's opinion on whatever the situation is, whether I agree with you or not. I'm still going to respect it because it's your decision. However, you cannot come for me on social media on my topic and not expect for me to respond. She shared my whole video and wrote this whole paragraph coming for me. Of course, I'm going to come back for you on social media. That's where you came for me at. You didn't come for me privately. So the words that I spoke to her may have hurt her feelings. But a lesson that I learned yesterday, you guys, and I'm going to make a transparency post about this tomorrow. We have to really learn to take accountability for our actions. And in today's time, we want to pass the blame so much because it's easier. In that instance, she had to learn to take accountability. My words may have hurt her, but she had to take accountability as to why my words hurt her. They hurt her because she shared my post and decided to come for me, and I had to respond. I shouldn't say had to respond.
So you gave her all the words.
Yes.
See.
Well, everybody's interested in this. Jazzy Conversations with Jazz said we got to get back on the couch on that topic.
Listen, and that's the good thing about certain topics that I have conversations about. Everyone's perspective is different. So yes, I am bringing Lamar is on here. Lamar, give me a thumbs up if I can make the announcement or not. Just give me a thumbs up if I can. But everyone's perspective is different. So certain conversations I can revisit. I normally in January tend to have the co-parenting discussion because that is the anniversary of my second book, Co-Parenting at Its Finest. But this year I was on break in January, so I didn't. But going back in June, we will revisit that conversation. Because there's different perspectives on co-parenting. There's different perspectives on the LGBTQ community. So different things I will circle back because there's always not everyone's perspective is the same. So Lamar gave me the thumbs up. So let me tell y'all, we're gonna talk about words.
Let's go. I
can't give too much because it's gonna give away the episode. But if you guys know, last year in March, right before I had posted, I was kind of promoting an event that I had coming up in May. And I took a picture of my mugshot that I got in 2007 and posted it. And I posted like just pictures of me over the years and just to show my growth. And Lamar and I had a disagreement. And he took my picture and shared it on social media and came for me on social media.
Oh, this
And
is juicy.
Oh,
yeah,
it got
and
real
no,
good.
it's gonna get juicier on the couch. I'm just giving y'all a little rundown.
Okay. Okay.
So fast forward, I made a post a couple weeks ago and said, this past season of Chat with China caused me to have a lot of people not like me, to unfriend me, blase, blase. I was like, if you're one of those people, then comment me so I can bring you to the couch because I want to talk about it. Like I want to talk about why you don't like me. We can talk about these words that I've said that that you don't like.
Mhm.
Well, I had a couple people inbox me. I was like, our situation ain't that big for me to bring you on the couch. But I reached out to Lamar, and he is going to be a guest on Chat with China, and we are going
That's
to talk
interesting.
about the controversy of the words and how we put off on people and the words that we say. Because of course, he said some things that I felt were hurtful, and of course, I responded back as well. So you just and two, and this is not to bash Lamar because actually we've had a conversation within the past couple weeks. But you have to learn who you're playing with in certain instances because at that point, I also reached out to my attorney and said, hey, like, what do we need to do with this? So you have to learn with the words that you're putting out there sometimes.
Wait, that is not all true.
Oh Lord,
That's
you
what I'm
wanna take
talking
this
about. See,
somewhere
I
else.
was waiting on
I'm
it.
gonna need for you to adjust your words
No,
because right now
I
your
can't
words
because
are wait,
not
wait,
all true.
that's not all true.
No, because then we're gonna give away the whole story.
No, so we ain't gonna listen. That's gonna be a good one. So Lamar, don't do it, Lamar. You can't call
We
in.
didn't, I was just gonna say we didn't get no call in line.
Words
Well, technically I
are.
do, but we gonna save that one for no man.
He say phone a friend.
Nah, we can't phone a friend.
No.
So, but
But I mean, that's a good example of words, and how they hurt. And at least you're being transparent and bringing him on so y'all can talk about it. So
And we have had healthy conversations since. Like, so it's gonna be important. And I know a lot of people are gonna look at that. Of course, I'm gonna portray it off to be a messy topic. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. However, when they join us on the couch to watch the conversation, they will be able to see. And like I said, we have had a couple of healthy conversations since I, reached out to him to ask him to join me and just been able to talk about the situation all within itself. That's why I said, of course, I had to be controversial on here, but I also don't want to give all of it out because then y'all not gonna tune into the episode.
right.
no, shoot. We all tuning into that episode.
I think that was a good example of words and hurt. And I'm glad they're able to circle back and possibly amend whatever's hurt.
Not possibly, we have. We're
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he said you only, you ain't say the whole thing. So I wasn't sure.
No.
But Kevin, I want to ask you, in a situation that does not pertain to me, has there been a situation where someone used words and it hurt you?
Yes.
I said not pertaining to me.
Oh,
Listen, use your
I'm sorry.
listening skills.
I'm sorry. Do it. Say it again. Say the question again. I'm ready.
Never mind. Let's move on.
What? No, I want to answer the question.
So I'm very careful what I say. People aren't always gonna grab your intent. And you know what? That's something I think even in my 35 years, I'm still having to learn because I do feel like sometimes I'm gonna say what I want to say and how you perceive it is up to you, you know? Is that right or wrong? I probably need to talk to my therapist about that.
So that's a phrase I kind of use a lot. Impact versus intent. Sometimes what we believe we're saying our truth, but that impact of those words can be more detrimental or damaging to the people that's receiving them. So sometimes I even have to circle back and say, you know what, that wasn't my intent, even though I don't feel like what I said was wrong. But let me try to say it in a way that it isn't giving off this energy you're trying to throw at me now. And then after I give it that, after I revisit it and it's still like, no, that's the way I feel, then that's just going to be the way you feel. Because
you say things a lot of times that come off way harsher than you, I guess, realize. And maybe that's not your intent, but like you got to have a person that follows you around and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, he ain't mean it like that." It just come off real
My sister
bad.
always tells me it's not what you say, but how you say it. And to a certain degree, that's correct. But then at the same time, why do I have to adjust the way that I want to talk to you? I'm being a hypocrite with that though, because
Right,
then
but you have
to.
to.
I'm being a hypocrite.
somebody get that.
Right, we need oh Lord, it done got serious in here.
But that's why I say I'm being a hypocrite because I would want you to watch the same way that you
Right, because it's how I react to that, and you definitely have to be careful. You can't just say stuff to people any kind of way, and you can say something nice to someone in the wrong way, and it come off very offensive. And that's one thing that I tell Kevin he has to watch. Like even your facial expressions and tone, they play a big part in like how you're talking to people.
That is very true. See, Kevin, I'm getting the vibes that you're the mean one. I thought it was her. I thought she was the feisty one, but it's coming off that you're like you the one.
Yeah, it's coming off like you the mean one, Kevin.
Yeah,
I am.
that's crazy.
She learned it from me.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
She did. I just don't display it as much, but I am the mean one.
Are you the mean one?
That's a question I'm asking you. Do you think I'm the mean one?
You didn't ask me no question. No, I
Hey,
don't
Wayne,
think
you
you're
don't
the
think
mean one.
why is that?
I do think that you say words and you say things that hurts other people. I'm not really phased by some of the things that you say. Like we just been
You
together
see how
too long.
nicely she put that? Because somebody else would have been like, I really don't give a fuck how you wait, can we curse on here?
We cuss.
I really don't give a fuck how you feel, and I'm not phased by what the hell you do or say. I'm gonna just do what I want to do anyway. But you see how nicely she put that?
Oh,
word.
We just need to have you at every podcast,
Nah,
just on the
nobody-
side. Like she said that very nicely to you, and look how she.
I probably need to follow y'all around, like you said. He needs
Yeah, because
Listen,
I
I could be like,
I'm about to add a fourth camera.
because it's getting lit on the side. Y'all can't see.
My man's facial expression is telling me this is all gas. All gas.
And in the comments, I can highlight a comment. Okay. DJ said nice shirt. If y'all notice the shirt. DJ dropped the link if you have one or where they can go and purchase this independent hustle shirt. I appreciate it, but y'all definitely get one of y'all own. We are on our hustle. We're in our hustle season, so I decided to wear my shirt.
yeah.
You was gonna say something before you went on your shirt tangent?
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna talk about words and certain things. I want to say in friend groups, sometimes like you're in friend groups and people say things and they think they have a certain level of comfortability, so they can just say anything to you. I feel like I've been in those type of situations where words hurt me. Like you've been with some friend groups like bitch this and like oh this, but women talk to you a certain type of way and maybe they're used to that but don't realize like certain things they slide at you or comments actually hurt or sting, intentional or unintentional. But I think sometimes you have to watch people close to you and check how they're treating you or how you allow them to treat you.
I feel two ways about that, but you want to give us an example?
I was trying to give an example without giving like a real life example.
Real life example.
We want the real life example.
I'm gonna make a.
You don't have to name people, but we want the.
Yeah. So this comment says they're probably being slide. That's what I mean by that. But like you've been
like an underlining hate.
Yeah, like that. Like
that's different. I thought you were leaning more so towards like you feel like you can't be too honest, or maybe they were being too honest and you took offense.
No, not like that. Like just sliding in like little, like little comments or little like jabs or whatever. And you kind of like
when
as
they talk
a friend,
about your little podcast,
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And you just kind of let it go because okay, that's my homegirl. But
I see your little business.
That kind of stuff, and it can go beyond that. But you think you got this or whatever, like but when we laugh it off, it's like, oh, I'm really playing. But you're not. So yeah, but you're very serious.
So how do you address certain things like that? Because too, I feel like, yes, I do believe that you shouldn't react. Every reaction doesn't deserve a response. But then again, I'm still working on me. I feel like you're not just going to say what you want to say. I feel like I'm not. So how do you address it like that?
So I'd have to say I've been working on myself too. 2023 taught me a lot. Because before that, if I'm 100% transparent, I let a lot of those things just slide. You know what I'm saying? In the benefit of the group and the connections, and like, all right, they don't mean whatever by it. The person that was preparing for 2024, I now just let a lot of those connections go. So people have separated themselves away from me because I've learned like you have to teach people how to treat you, and I'm not standing for that kind of stuff anymore. If you can't respect me and my hustle and what I'm doing, that obviously means we're going in two different directions. So I just remove myself now, but the me before just act like I don't hear.
Hello, Marchina. Watch how you. I know you do have to watch how you talking to people though. Like you said in the groups in business, and I think there's two separate conversations there. There's the ones with the business and there's the ones with the personal friendships. I feel like anytime a friend takes a personal jab at you, that's an underlying hate, and that's something you need to throw up a red flag and look at automatically. However, I also feel like too, depending on the length and the genuine sincerity of the friendship, you and your friend should be able to have those tough conversations, even if right after you both need to step away and then come back. But I feel like in friendships, and if they mean something to you, tough conversations are gonna be had. One of y'all or both of y'all are gonna cry, but they need to be had, because I feel like, how do you keep building on something if you don't feel like the friendship is genuine? So if I feel like I am gonna hurt your feelings, I would rather hurt your feelings and be honest with you than not say anything and be fake with you, if that makes any sense. In business, I feel like what you said is correct. If we aren't on the same page, or you might say something that I don't agree with, then we probably do need to go our separate ways. But either way, there's a way to have those conversations, and there are words that can be said in a nice way. First, how we can say.
I feel like you said that so adultly, but when you put that in real life, that don't happen like that.
I mean, I'm trying to be professional.
I know, because like I've attempted some of those conversations and they just don't go that smoothly.
Oh yeah,
and people don't take ownership of some of the things that they do. But the way you said it sounds really great. If everything could happen that way.
To disagree doesn't mean to hurt someone, and that's true too. And I think a lot of people don't realize that either. Just because we don't agree with each other doesn't mean I tried to hurt their feelings. We just don't agree with each other.
Right.
I agree.
Problem is, people don't really know how to agree to disagree no more. Because so many people, like, they believe that their version of truth.
I don't think he talking about it.
I'm just, no, I might be. Listen, people always think whatever they're saying is the truth. And if you got the people who believe it, and they believe it very passionately, hey man, I believe my version of this story or my version of these words is the best example of closer to the truth, and you ain't trying to hear me, then I ain't even trying. Everything else that's come out during the conversation is all defensive.
Just like how Lamar just said, all of that's not true. Wait, he's a Virgo? That kind of explains why he act that.
Don't y'all do that, boy.
Dang.
That's sign crap, don't mean. I'm going to stop.
I think that sign crap means a lot. But I like for people to disagree with me. I think I learned a lot. I do. I think I learn more when people are bringing their side to the table. We do a meeting every week with people in the Boss Fest committee, and there's a lot of non-agreement happening. And that is what gets us to see, what if we try this? If everyone was just a whole bunch of yes people at the table, then we wouldn't have growth. So I don't need a whole bunch of yes people. I need people who don't agree and say, what about this? And it's healthy non-agreement.
And top tier Virgo. I know that's right. You better own it.
But I knew he was coming back. Wait a minute. Oh, you with Kevin? What we with Kevin with?
Oh my God. Why is we so see? Her words hurt you. And she didn't even say it out loud. She just typed them. Because she said she with Kevin.
Her words didn't hurt me.
They destroyed your spirit. You yelled into the mic. You with Kevin. What you with Kevin about?
She just said words hurt, but I pay attention to the nonverbal communication as well. And that says a lot. In the little aftermath, like when they say the little slick stuff, but it's the little key.
She agreed with you with astrology stuff. I just wanted her to correct it. You were so ready to be like, something hurt me. Why you want to hurt me so bad?
I just want you to allow people to agree
with me. Just
throw
a stick or stone, because it's killing you. Like, you just want to hurt me.
We're not gonna deal with this foolishness once again.
But don't call it foolishness, because then you're downplaying her feelings.
I'm absolutely downplaying her feelings. This is intentional. It is very deliberate. Absolutely.
Oh, well then, Edwina, you gotta take, he's being honest about his words. So, and so listen, I heard today I was in the car, and I don't know who it was talking, but it was on the radio. And the guy was saying, I just don't understand why so many people want to vote for Trump. Like, look at his words that he portrays out to the Black community. Like, and that's kind of what they were harping on, like how he speaks on the Black community and how he speaks on the poor, like, the way that he talks to us. And he was like, I don't understand why they would want to vote for him. But in reality, sometimes people don't realize I will respect you more when I know who you are in my face versus trying to figure out who you are behind my back. So when you can talk to me and you talk to me the way that you talk to me, and even if I don't like it, I still respect it because you're 100% true and honest with me versus me not knowing what you're saying behind my back and the words you are speaking. You agree with this?
Difference here.
I'm listening.
Just because of
I'm here for the
just 'cause
controversy.
example you used.
I mean, it just so
Yeah,
happened to
what
come on the
she's
radio
saying
today,
though
though.
makes sense to me. Like you see, I'm portraying like I'm giving you the monster that I really am, so you don't have to like try to dig to find out. You get it all up front. So it's the monster that you know opposed to the one that you don't.
And that's why people staying in abusive and aggressive relationships because they think they know that monster. Because
Oh
of
yeah,
people
the
they
devil
don't
you
know.
do versus the devil unknown.
So yeah, sometimes lie to me. Lie to me.
Nah.
What you mean?
I don't want to be lied to.
Don't lie to me.
There's a lot of people living in lies and they living their best life in that lie. If the truth really came out,
You know, they just said that about Nia Long the other day.
their
They said she
whole
should have
world.
just stayed with her husband and went on by her, just I don't know.
Think about how many people, if they just would have just lived in a lie, their lives might be in a more comfortable or stable
now
position.
we not
Don't
only
tell him the lies you've been. No, I'm just playing.
Lie to me.
so now we're not even talking about words that hurt no more. We just talking about just lies, just tell lies.
If that truth has the potential to hurt me, go ahead and lie to me. I don't want to know you would have never do. Lie to me. Keep that a secret.
Keep it a secret.
I don't want to know none of that. Do your very best.
You just over there having your own conversation at this point.
Let me go back to my water. It was very good.
Don't lie to me. Like, just don't. Like, But Lamar, listen, I can't wait for you to chat it up with China either, because listen, that is gonna be an episode all within this. Look, you and listen, if we don't got nobody else watching, we know Edwina and Kevin gonna be watching because they want to hear about this controversial incident that we had. So don't worry, we're gonna have the views. Don't lie to me. Let me free. Let me live with the truth. Yeah, don't lie to me. Just if your words hurt me,
I agree. If your words hurt,
if they
but you
hurt,
recover from hurt, and I just feel like
you can recover from hurt, but you want to live in a lie.
Sure do.
No,
I don't. Yeah,
leave me by myself.
I want to know
I came
the
in
truth.
this world naked and alone, and naked and alone, I should leave.
Women say they want to know the truth. Sometimes they really don't. Sometimes they just
yes, the hell we do.
You can't decide for somebody what they want. We're telling you what we want. If you want a lie, then that's the road that you take. I don't want to live in a lie.
I'm just saying some lies, let them.
You don't feel like when they lie to you, that's like those words are also like disrespect. It's
right. So even though it's not per se a word, but that lie, like it just to me diminishes everything built.
Right.
Like none of that stuff. You don't care enough for me to just tell the truth to me. Don't hurt me with that. And the lie sometimes, the things that can be entangled in that, like there can be health issues and all kind of other stuff that you just involving me in unwillingly.
So you sit over there just suffering in silence because you willing to just take all this stuff. That
all I'm saying is, if you know that baby wasn't mine, I don't want to know that baby not mine. Let me live in that lie. That's all I'm saying. Don't put the glass down.
There are definitely people taking sides on this particular. Let's see. Then you're asking someone not to live in their truth. Now that's a good one.
That's cool.
Tell me the truth so I can decide what I want to do with it. Right? Don't make that decision for me.
Let me live in that lie because the worlds get destroyed. Some certain truths.
I want to know what friend of yours you have that was living in a lie, found out the truth, and was just destroyed. Because whatever you done seen, you feel hurt by being a bystander.
Yes.
So tell us.
Tell us because you wanted her to tell the real example of hers.
Exactly.
So now you got to give the real example. Y'all might need a mediator for real. But go ahead. We want to know what happened. That baby wasn't his.
Right.
That baby wasn't his. That's what I'm saying.
So, but did he?
Let me start tagging Kevin friends so we can find out who baby wasn't there.
Is he on the live tonight?
No.
But listen, so did he tell you that he would have rather just not known?
Yes.
Who baby wasn't theirs?
No, we can't tell that now.
Hey, but I
if
want to
y'all
know.
get sued, I don't want to be a part of this.
This somebody with work. So it ain't like a personal.
Nah, you don't try to clear. Why you lying?
Because the truth hurts.
Right. Now you don't want them to be hurt by the truth, but you putting it all out here on the podcast.
Whatever.
Ain't nobody ain't no dang on work.
It's somebody on this view.
Let's go through and see who baby ain't theirs.
Why you doing that?
We trying to figure it out.
That ain't even the topic.
Well, you brought it to us.
I was talking about
if you want to lie, don't come around me. that lie does you no good. True. You better tell me if that baby ain't mine, because the child support ain't cheap. Dang, don't do it. Don't tell us who baby ain't theirs. And then look, these little laughy faces lead me to believe that this person knows who baby ain't theirs.
Jason Alexander checked in. Shout out to him. He gave an epic performance at Epic this past weekend too. So shout out to him.
Jason is awesome.
He is awesome. He didn't call my ticket number, and I had a complaint about that. But you know, he does his thing when he's on the stage, though.
He definitely does. So I heard him and DJ Secret toured up.
They did. They did an amazing job. And, you know, his words sometimes when listen. So let's talk about that too. Like, you guys have guests here. Is there certain times that y'all wanted to say something to somebody and y'all just didn't because y'all were on the air? Because Jason don't mind. Jason will talk about your weave. He will talk about your shoes. He will talk about your feet. Like,
I don't think Jason say certain things. Like, he may say things in joking, but I don't think he say what his mind really be thinking all the time. I mean, he can chime
have
in
you
on
ever
that
said something to someone or not said something because you just didn't want to hurt their feelings?
all the time. I
No,
was answering for you, but
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
But the first question was, have we had a guest? And the answer to that is no. So there hasn't been any guest.
You haven't had a guest on the podcast that you wanted to say something but didn't say something?
Because now it's the time to talk about it.
How this became the time to talk about it?
We talking about words and how they hurt. Sticks and stones.
You looked at me crazy. Who would it be?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I just don't think that's true. I don't think there's.
So how you gonna define my truth?
I know you're not talking. You the one who like to live in a lie, and all I'm saying is you are over there lying right now.
Prove it.
Because we want to know who baby it is.
We do want to know who baby it is, but in that aspect, I definitely think people have sat at the boss table, and there have been certain things that we could have asked or gone in on, haven't. Things that you may have said that you have information on and didn't. I just think that's the honest truth.
I think too, and one thing also to say with words, sticks and stones, there's a time and a place for everything too.
So that's 100% true. And on the podcast, probably sometimes is not the time, which is why I didn't.
Unless you're on mine, because I'm gonna say it.
Even if you know it's gonna destroy them,
I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna destroy me, but I'm gonna say it.
But what if you say something to them and then their response can then in turn destroy you?
I'm gonna cut them.
So it's okay for them to go down.
Yes.
I'm gonna pray for. You know what? And you talking about you and Lamar finna have this conversation? Ooh,
that's gonna be good though. There's no ill intent there. There's no ill will.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to turn that camera off fast enough.
I won't need to. Listen, that conversation is going to happen.
The way he responded in that chat.
But you know what's so crazy about the conversation with Lamar? You know what? In all honesty, there's a lesson in each and every, and actually this is a post for me next week that I have. Chat with China isn't just to be messy. There's a purpose and a message behind each and every conversation that I have. And even with the conversation that he and I are going to have, there's a message and a purpose behind that conversation. No matter how messy it comes off, the messy part and the controversial part is what's going to get the views. But the mature people are going to get the message, if that makes sense.
It does. That makes sense. And he said he is not for the weak. So
he's not. Listen, if y'all would have only knew, y'all would get the more details, like our conversations. Listen, I'm going to say this, though. If you're going to argue with Lamar, you better have your facts. You better be able to stand on 10 or 11 toes because he is coming with everything in him. That's all I'm going to say. He to argue with him is not for the weak. You're going to have to be able to go toe for toe with him. I'm going to just say that.
We ready for that topic. What date is that?
The 15th, because I'm off. Listen, y'all, my man told me to take the whole day off of Valentine's Day. And that's the Wednesday, right? So I will be on the couch that Thursday, because that Wednesday I'm going to be unavailable.
I wish my man be telling me stuff like that. What he say is,
listen, don't be comparing now, because sticks and stones, you're going to hurt him.
Mine said you're going to show up at 7:00 for the podcast. So, I mean, that's what mine said.
Well. I probably need to go now. I
put no finger up like you in the shirt.
No, because
I think I'm finna go now.
So, you have to throw that out there.
You don't even know what to say with yourself.
I don't. Because what I want to.
Well, no, say what you want to say. Say what you want to say at the table. We at the table. Put it on the table. That need to be y'all thing now. Put it on the table.
I'm not trying to do that.
We probably might have to say that a couple times.
Yeah, put it on the table. Put it on the table.
I'm just saying.
This comment say, but he's so real, and if you speak in facts, he will acknowledge that. Can't do nothing but respect.
Very true. Very true. And he's one of those people that will agree to disagree. But Kevin, don't think we're trying to get off your topic because put it on the table. What you was finna say? Put it on the table. No. So y'all not gonna have Boss Fest on that Wednesday. Y'all gonna be on there that Thursday too.
Hell no, we having it on that Wednesday. We going to work.
Big Kevin just said y'all celebrating before and after. Man, if anybody who've known us for any amount of time, they know what we doing.
Y'all gonna be at the table.
At the table.
At the table. We're gonna have a topic and everything.
I mean, that's cute. Listen, I'm not knocking it. I'm just listen. The words that was sent to me was take the whole day off. And I'm doing just that the whole day.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mean to throw you out there, Kevin. You know,
It's
get
cool.
you in trouble.
I'm not in trouble.
I'm sorry.
But we all gonna tune in on the 15th and we gonna catch it because we wanna see what happens after this. So we will be excited to catch Lamar on the couch. You happy? See how we wrap that up? But those are different things. Like, so those are unspoken things that sting and hurt.
Yeah, your words just hurt.
There weren't
all
words
out for her Valentine's Day gift. All out, Kevin. Like,
all with her gift. She knows she ain't getting it.
You heard how he said it. He know I know I'm not
his
getting
words
nothing.
just hurt you, huh?
That did hurt. That did hurt.
Kevin. See those words? That might not have been your intent.
It was deliberate
but the impact,
and intentional.
The impact was just.
And sometimes people say words to try to hurt and belittle people, and you shouldn't do that. Like when you just said, "Oh, she know what she finna get. She not getting nothing," like as though you didn't care. Those type of things do hurt and sting, and you should be careful when you point those type of words at loved ones.
Right, because that's not a stranger. That's somebody you're gonna end up seeing again and again. You're gonna wake up next to her,
and he wants to live in a lie. Remember, so be careful what you ask for. You don't even know.
At this point, it don't matter.
It don't matter because you want to live in a lie.
That's crazy, Kevin. I ain't taking care of no baby that ain't mine.
I'm down there raise him at this point. Let me live in that bit till it's official.
Baby, when I tell you I would take you to court, I want every single cent that I done
They
paid.
give cents back.
I want all. I'm gonna find an attorney and a judge that's gonna. I want all.
I know they give cents back.
If I was to take care of a kid that wasn't mine, oh, I'm suing you for pain and stuff. I'm suing for everything. Kevin, you don't want to live.
I know that's gonna happen.
Somebody's find out. Listen, if Geico can pay a lady $2 million because she was in another man's car and got an STD in that car, anything is possible, baby. Okay?
Wait a minute, come again? What?
Y'all missed the story on Geico paying the lady out. She slept with this guy and got an STD. She turned around and sued Geico because she got the STD in his car and Geico paid out. Look it up. I'm not lying.
That's crazy.
So if that can happen, anything can happen. That was the point of me telling y'all that. If that can happen,
I'm just still stuck on the story. I don't even know why she did that. Like now I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. What?
Doing some powerful words. How the hell you get that number?
Right. Those were powerful words. But what the point, because we don't went through so many different points. I just want to bring it back to you. Like sometimes you say things and they sting. I'm a very sensitive person. I may seem like a big bad wolf, but I am very sensitive. And sometimes you hurt my feelings.
You are very sensitive. And I am trying to learn not to be as aggressive in certain situations and topics. I know we have our playful banter, but I do understand that sometimes in that banter, it can come off as like, is he serious or not? And especially if I don't.
That's why we don't know if the baby yours. This comment says, don't say that, Big Kev. Do it big. I'm going shopping with you.
Oh,
you
yeah,
for
so
Valentine's
Day.
Like,
yeah, for Valentine's Day. And Lamar, you're right. We're gonna be fly. Because I told him
See
he
how
cannot
disrespectful
sit
she
on my
be. I was in the
couch
middle of my
outdress me.
topic and she just cut me out to read a comment.
We
But
didn't
she
know
want
how
me-
long it was going to take.
As
You know how
long
like,
as
like,
it
my eyes are dry eyes. You know that.
I felt like I was brought here tonight to really be out there. That's crazy.
I think somebody said in the comments earlier that they had to be our therapist last night.
Lamar
You just kind of
said he
get
was
stuck.
y'all therapist.
Yeah, you just kind of get stuck. In
I
the
mean,
back
it's
and
fine.
forth.
Listen, I'm just
you know.
grateful for the opportunity that I have been able to be at the table with the Boss Fest. Like, I'm excited. So
We're
thank
happy
you.
to have you here.
Yeah.
I really want to ask you before we get too deep.
Shit.
Has there been any situations, whether on the couch or off the couch, where someone has directed some words towards you and they really hurt?
I'm in control of the couch at all times. Remember that.
Okay, all times.
All times.
So there's never been a situation on the couch where you like,
But I feel like it's gonna come up with Lamar.
Okay,
That's gonna be a challenging conversation, but in a good way though. We have made peace. He's correct. We've made peace. I want to tell y'all, but I can't because there is the third episode is going to be a juicy one, but it's going to be emotional. And I think that the response that I might get to certain questions may hurt my feelings, but it's going to be the truth. So I'll say that. But I'm in control of the couch at all times. So I haven't had that incident where it's like, dang, they said something that hurt my feelings. Or I was, oh shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I think we've all had someone say something to us that has hurt our feelings. I'm just learning how to respond when my feelings are hurt. Because they do say that women are emotional people, which we are, and sometimes we tend to lead with our emotions a lot more. So my thing is not responding as fast and taking a moment to step back and then respond. And I really do that too because, sometimes, Kevin, you don't know this, or maybe you do because y'all been married for years. Y'all will piss us off in relationships, and we be done text y'all something, and then we forget and want to add something else. But by that time, it's like the conversation is over. I've had that situation happen in not my relationship, but friendships or arguments. It's like I'm so fast to respond, but then I miss that I want to say something else. And what I really want to say is, I be done too busy, then said something to hurt your feelings. I really forgot to add something else. So be slow to speak sometimes. That's a lesson for you, Kevin.
I was slow speaking and got cut off.
I can't help you there. I was just giving you some advice.
I appreciate it.
I think like in her giving you the advice, I kind of was thinking like I have to take that advice in too. Because I'm like, somebody say something to me, I snap like really quick.
And then I'd be like, damn, I really want to say this too. So, but now they got the edit thing on the iPhone. So,
you
we
can
can
go back and say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really my thing is sometimes I should think before I say because I just say it.
Sticks and stones.
That is true.
So which one you think hurts worse? The sticks and the stones or the word?
I think word.
So
they have a lasting, yeah. And
I think they both leave a scar.
I don't know. I think I can heal faster from the sticks and the stones. Some words in certain situations have caused me never to talk to people again. And once, like you say the wrong thing to me or move the wrong way, I'll never talk to you again. How you feel about it?
I agree with your statement.
Oh, that was cute.
Okay.
That was cute.
So this comment says words are definitely dangerous, and if you're talking to someone who doesn't express when and how you hurt them and left you wondering.
Ooh, how have you reflected on the situation when your words have hurt someone?
Maybe that was for you.
It was for me. Did you just? Yeah. The jury is still out on that one. The jury is still out. I have a lot of work to do. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of work. I take it back. I'm not gonna say a lot of work. But I'm very selfish at times.
You got a lot of work to do. Got it.
So this says words don't hurt me. It's the actions, how someone move can send me. I think they all kind of play a part.
Play together. I agree.
It's the words, the actions, and all of the above. And once you send me and like I'm set off, it's just over. It's just on. And I don't know how to turn off sometimes. So that's something I've been working on.
Do you see a therapist?
I do see a therapist.
Do you see a therapist, Kevin?
You're his therapist.
You're my therapist right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar's my therapist last night.
Listen, so let me tell you something.
Whoever's on the podcast.
But I am a certified life coach, right? So listen, a conversation is a consultation. A consultation costs. So
Lord.
Tonight is free. Okay? I'm just letting. I just gotta let it be known. I'm just saying.
So next time she comes to the boss table, you gotta come with a checkbook. Look like.
I don't take checks.
Damn. He was about to give you a bell. Crazy. I can't help you.
We wouldn't. No, I
Don't
don't
be
take checks.
dismissing my check writing ability. It won't. You just gotta wait a few
I don't
days.
even want cash.
The way your
Zelle.
checking and your savings is set up.
It's good.
He got a separate one for yours.
You do. A little bit.
It's a little bit. You still got access to it, so it ain't really separate.
It is separate.
That one you can still access it.
Is her name on it? Then it's separate.
I can't.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I don't want her to say anything else that's gonna hurt you or trigger you. That's what we should have talked about. The way that certain words do trigger people. That's what we should have talked about.
We got a few minutes. Trigger words. Trigger words.
I love trigger words.
So
you do.
Favorite.
You definitely love
They're
trigger
my
words.
favorite. I don't know. Mine can be anything, but when I find out yours, oh baby,
you use
I'm
them
gonna
today.
yes, I'm gonna use them trigger words. I'm coming for you.
Jason, I am not safe, and there's another gentleman here. He's not safe.
It's a man. Y'all gotta stop. This Kevin.
we both trying to save our lives right now, man. Like it's just bad, bro. We need help.
Kevin,
you calling Jason to save you? I just seen. Listen, I just saw Jason with an extra small T-shirt on. He ain't bigger than
he had
me.
a medium.
It was an extra small, so it wasn't even a small. He had on the extra small dashiki at the show. He can't come save you.
Your words
he probably can't even breathe if it was
those words.
Them words just hurt my man.
Just hurt him.
He been trying to fit in that extra small dashiki, and now you coming for him talking about his dashiki.
Right.
Now the next event, and when he coming for you,
no. This is payback because 2 epics ago I wore an all orange outfit and I had won. That's when he called my ticket and I won. And I went to go get my my prize. And he say, y'all look at her coming to the stage looking like a tangerine. And it hurt me because I had just started gaining weight. So, I felt like I was a little fat and then he called me a tangerine, which is round. So, this just payback, because his words hurt me.
See, I can see how that can hurt.
Yeah, because, as women, we're sensitive about our weight.
You know what? In actuality, I did hear something similar, like somebody was
me fat. No.
Trigger words. So because we don't know what's going on with y'all,
and somebody said, like a host said something, but like you're just saying something, and you're keeping a crowd going, and someone was like, "Damn, that did hurt me." But you have to understand, like these things are like in jokes. But I bet he wasn't even thinking about it like that. And
right, but now he knows. He hurt my feelings, and I was hurt. But what are your tangerine is small and sweet? I think I could have called you the sun. See what I mean?
But if you would have called her the sun, she still would have said you hurt her because it's round.
I would have been like,
you just could not win in that situation, sir.
Right. What are your trigger words, Kevin? I don't think I have trigger words. Well, let me think about that before I respond completely. What are your trigger words?
Let me get a pen.
Let's see. It depends on who's saying it.
Right.
So if a trigger word for me, if another man is saying, especially a black man, fuck boy, pussy nigga. Them are trigger words.
But okay.
Them are trigger words to me. Like, hold on, man. You ain't just gonna call me them trigger words. Let's see. My wife hit me with a trigger word that she didn't realize it impacted me the way it did.
Write it down.
But I had to learn to listen to what she was saying.
Come on, what's the word?
Well, you said you didn't feel like I protect you.
Oh. He was gonna say when I called him Bojangles. I called him Bojangles. I was like, "Oh, you be shucking and jiving, Bojangles." I thought I had hit one right then.
No,
man, I think we came on the phone.
Nah. She hit me with a Bojangles every now and then. But no, when she said she don't feel protected, that one threw me off.
Well, why don't you feel protected?
Oh Lord, we don't even have time for this at the podcast.
Okay.
Don't worry, I control the button. We can turn that off as soon as she started talking.
I mean, let me see how fast I can talk. So there was a situation where I felt like my in-laws were invading my space and disrespecting me. And in that point, I felt like my husband should have stood up and
So your words of how you could have said it, it's not what you say, but how you say it too. If you did, her in-laws are your parents, I'm assuming. So, it's your mom and your dad. So, you want to make sure that you play nice on those words, but the conversation still should. I'm not taking sides. I'm just
You
saying.
did. That's exactly what the hell you just did. You just took a damn side. The hell, I can't understand English shit. Motherfucker just took a side.
But she took the right one. Important to understand that.
I ain't gonna take a side, but I'm about 99.7% over here. That's a damn side.
But there are people who had to ride with me for years while I endured that. She understood what side to take in 2 seconds. She took the right side.
No, that's challenging because certain things that was happening, I had become accustomed to because these are my parents, and I didn't recognize.
But the Bible,
I didn't
when
recognize.
you leave, when one gets married, you leave.
Come on, now. Come on.
Right.
It also says, honor thy father and thy mother, so that their days be long upon this earth. So which verse of the Bible you want to use? Because
when you take a wife,
because I can either use that Bible to kill you or to love you. So which way you want to use
a wife?
We is not Cain and Abel, okay?
I'm just saying.
We talking about Adam and Eve.
That's why we don't talk about religion, because I can use that Bible to be destructive or
in
loving.
But in this situation, you supposed to choose your wife.
I thought I was. I didn't realize I wasn't.
Oh. Well,
I don't understand how he didn't realize that he wasn't.
Because I didn't realize it was that type of a trigger. Certain things that's a trigger for you, I might not realize. When you said Jason said, you come up here looking like a tangerine. He didn't know that was. He didn't realize he was saying something or that those words were gonna be triggering. He thought he was being funny and keeping the energy of the room. But so for me, certain things my parents said or did, they don't trigger me because I've been accustomed to them and I ignore it. But she wasn't accustomed to that light, so she couldn't ignore it. Shit, her damn dad called her.
Wait, we're not going tit for tat. All I'm saying
is... now we're not going tit for tat. Thank you. I'm glad somebody on my side of here.
Tit for tat.
Good boy. Well,
Hell no, y'all killing my boy.
See,
I need another drink. I'm
finna get my man a microphone. God, y'all should...
Don't give him a mic. So listen, what I'm gonna tell you is when my parents got disrespectful, what did I tell them? I forget I ever knew you before I let you destroy. I think I'm gonna separate from my husband. That was different than what you did. So when you bring that,
you said it just like that to your
parents? And I will forget I ever knew you because this is the man that I married and this is the family that we built. That's not what you did.
That didn't come immediately.
That did.
Wait,
it did not.
Trying to leave now?
What is that start? You need to start the car.
You trying to leave now?
Look, she made it juicy in here trying to be your therapist. Whose fault is this?
I can't be Marchina Latrese without bringing a little chat with China to the Boss Fest table and being a little controversial. I mean, that is unfortunately
controversy or messy.
No, controversial. I'm not messy, but never mind. I was gonna say something, but
you're gonna get messy. What you gonna say? Messy. Let's go.
No. Messy is I got a whole messy folder on my phone. So when people do stuff on social media and then they later on delete it, the moment I see it, before I read it, I'm a screenshot it because you might delete it in the middle of me reading it. That's messy. So if I want to go back and embarrass somebody, be like, remember this time, that's messy. Controversial is when we're having a debate on a conversation that we don't agree with at all times.
That is dedicated to being messy.
That really is. I'm gonna have to side with you. Screenshot it before you read it in case they delete it in mid.
But we were talking about, was I being messy right now or was I being controversial right now? Right now I'm being controversial. I was showing you what a messy side looks like is what I was saying.
Well, now y'all know she keep messy receipts. You heard it here.
If you in my group chat and one of the 3 that I'm a part of, we all got a messy folder.
Oh, wow. I don't want to end up in a group chat.
I got it. Your degree in messy, like you got a master's in messy. We got it. Some of us still got it. So
if you make it to the group chat, y'all, that's what's important to understand here. Mm. Stay out the group chat.
I'm staying out the group. My group chat is enough. I'm staying.
But this group chat have receipts of screenshots of other messiness that they bring and therefore discuss.
Let me tell you something though. I don't care what nobody say, Edwin. If you disagree, you just don't have to disagree. But I'm putting it on the table. Every person, whether you male or female, has a messy side of them. It just depends on what level of messiness it is. Everybody has a messy side. I don't care what you say. Down to the pastors, down to the deacons, down to the millionaires. Everybody has a messy side.
No, I don't disagree. We messy as hell. And Kevin loves some tea, baby.
I love to listen. I don't want to be a part of it.
You love to take part in the tea.
No, I like to sit there and listen. Like, no.
It's still messy.
They
And
did
people
that.
Let me tell y'all what's funny
Damn,
about
that
being
sound
messy.
wild.
No, it's crazy that he is that way because there is nothing more fun than being messy with your partner. Because when y'all can have that conversation about what's going on, like that's a whole nother different level of messiness because it's like you getting a different perspective. You're a woman and you giving the messiness to your man. Well, not you. Let me talk to you. When you're a woman and you giving the messiness to your man, like that's a different type of messiness, Kevin. So if it's okay to say that you like to sit back and listen, because my man they come home and be like, babe, let me tell you what happened. He walking in the door and be like, babe, let me tell you what happened. And he gonna sit there and listen. That don't mean he messy, but he gonna partake in my messiness.
I think it means he a tad bit messy.
Is that what it means?
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, it's his own.
And to be quite honest, men like to hide this part about them. I think men sometimes are more messy than women.
So we had that conversation when shout out to this, that, and the other. They were on Chat with China last season. We had that conversation, you know, to ask, are men groups just as messy as women groups? And they say that they not, but I totally
Oh, that's a lie
disagree.
because I sneak and read the. I know some people on here, so I ain't gonna say that.
No,
Sometimes
no,
I
no,
accidentally
no,
fall
no.
into the group chat,
No.
and the shit be messy as hell.
So let's.
You gotta start taking screenshots and putting it in the group chat.
No, see, it's different. So what she's talking about is with me and my friends, we go at each other. So we joke, we have commentary.
And
but
sometimes y'all say real stuff.
we say no, it's all real to a certain level. We know.
I bet the whole group
we
chat
know we can't talk
the
about
person
we
who
can't
ain't
talk
the
about nobody's
daddy.
spouse. We can't talk about nobody's kids.
So it's rules to be a mess.
It's rules in the chat.
And that is you living in a lot because that's not true. I done seen some. Oh wait,
Ex-wife.
they not wives.
Ex.
Oh, you don't have a ring. It's free game. Let's just say that.
So it's rules to being messy.
It's rude.
Babe, you know when your podcast starts, shout out to Raw Podcast is getting ready to start soon. Babe, I want us to have a female side and the mess. I want it to be like 4 and 4. And we need to come and talk about the messiness and we need to have this conversation. Yeah.
Listen, Lamar gonna stop lying. Men ain't messy. Listen, what we do is
I'm a man. I'm
said
here to tell you these Negroes be
messy.
messy.
no.
Yes.
Yes, very messy. Yes.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Whatever.
You could call Cap all you want to. I know you're not supposed to leak that information, but I'm telling you, I seen it with my own eyes.
You leaked it.
I know I leaked it. He ain't supposed to.
So the group chat can just start with me and you. And you know, if we want to invite others, then we can. But you got to start screenshotting and then putting it in your message folder.
That's a lot of work, though.
No, it ain't.
Okay.
I ain't finna fall deep into this hole. You ready to wrap this up? Because boy, this hole getting deep.
Yeah, I know. You probably got some text messages on your phone right now, like how she got in the group chat.
How you fell off in the group chat?
Sometimes people go to sleep and like they delete their stuff anywhere, and I just be
on
like,
the charger.
Let me
I left my phone on the charger.
let me catch up on life. So
So you just pick up your husband's phone and go through it when you want to?
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
Because the group chat is on his phone.
Because I ain't got nothing to hide.
I didn't say that. I just wanted to know because obviously it's juicy enough for her to listen because most women will pick up your phone when they feel like you got something going on. You obviously don't look like you got nothing going on. So that's why she picked up the phone.
That's interesting. I want to circle back.
That hurt my feelings. Why I don't look like I got something going on? What the hell is wrong with me? Hey, she said it. Oh,
my feelings hurt.
You look like you ain't got nothing going on.
How that person look?
Wait a minute. Get her. She is insulting your husband. If you don't get her,
I am offended for us. You better start
get on
looking
her,
like
baby.
you got shit going on.
Wait a minute.
How
did you attack me now?
Because you don't look like somebody that ain't got nothing going on.
This is some bullshit.
You better put on a different shirt.
I thought we were together, then you jumped on her team.
I'm just saying.
How did you I tried to tag you in? You like, no, I'm going on her side. This is like some WWE stuff where I'm thinking we on the same team, and I was saying y'all
He is on the same team. But I'm just saying, like, how you just look like you ain't got nothing going on. I need to understand this look because we fixing it today. When you step in a room, somebody better know you look.
I look like I got something going on. Because right now, I look like I ain't got shit going on.
Somebody come to me and be like, I think your husband doing something. That's what I need to know.
He said, I look like, yeah. He faithful as hell. He ain't got shit going on.
Right.
He's so damn basic.
Right.
I heard it all.
You better get your basic ass together.
She said it all without saying it.
Babe, we can't be like this.
Mm-mm.
It's 2024. We cannot be
we
like
getting
this.
our shit together. Yeah. No, listen, I'm finna fall for that.
You better look like he got something going on.
I'm finna cause controversy. I need to be out here looking like I'm doing something.
enough controversy.
You better phone a friend or something because before she leave, we need to understand what the hell.
Why I look like I ain't about shit? I heard it all. Did the chat hear that? I heard it.
So I done failed.
Your words just hit me.
That wasn't my
hurt,
intent.
didn't it?
That
That
was
hurt, didn't
but
it?
that
Let me
wasn't
put a
my
rock in the
intent.
thing. Let me put a rock.
But that wasn't my intent.
Your intent was to say, man, and Wena, you good. That nigga ain't doing shit.
Right? You can have it, man. We don't know about- Don't nobody want that.
Oh, basic ass nigga.
I did not say that because that's a trigger word for
That's
you.
a trigger word. That's all. That almost felt like fuck nigga to me. Oh, basic ass.
I can't even. I
Oh
can't,
my
I can't.
gosh.
God dang.
I can't listen. This is too much.
Man.
But I was getting ready to say, most women go through their man phone when they feel like he got something going on. So, I just really want to know how good is the group chat because she just said she needs to catch up on life.
So, and I still am stuck there, but I'm.
You finna get distracted. I need you to stay focused.
We
Do
gonna
not
come back.
don't circle back. Stay here.
I'm gonna answer the question.
Okay.
So I go through Kevin's phone for multiple reasons. The group chat is a byproduct of the first reason. Kevin is a procrastinator, and we have businesses together. I honestly go through his phone to answer the business questions that I know he didn't. So that's probably the first reason why. And Kevin will leave you on red for forever. And I don't know why. He just do. He just. And then because I was in there and I answered a couple questions, I'm gonna just take a tour to the group chat. See what they and they're very nice. They start off with a prayer every morning. One of them pray and they say, "Lord, protect us," and go in. And it's
After
like,
that,
what the prayer is?
it's a
the
wrap.
game after the prayer.
That's the they
But I
throw it
be-
in the signals
Yes,
when they say
yes.
the prayer.
Mhm.
I just wanted to know,
Yeah, I mean, so I wanted to answer that, but I
Okay.
know we're gonna wrap up. So like after, we could find out why you don't look like.
I don't look like shit.
Maybe you should have went to get your haircut today.
I don't know if that would have helped. I still don't like I'm about shit.
A different shirt.
Maybe.
Don't think too hard into it.
That mean ain't no help for you. When somebody say don't even think about it too hard,
Yeah.
that mean I ain't.
You know what?
shit.
I'm digging myself in a deeper hole.
That's almost like when they tell you bless his heart.
That's exactly what it's like. She
You should
said,
have
"Bless
said,
your
bless her
damn
heart."
heart."
Because he was dressed nice at the when we did the
And when you saw him, you said, "Oh, bless his heart."
no.
Bless his heart.
Listen, yeah.
Lord,
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
No, listen. Where I just at Jazz Mars event. You were dressed nice. You on stage. That's you just you had a blazer on. You just I remember.
Bless his heart.
Because then I was like, dang, they came with a whole setup. That was dope of y'all.
Oh, thank you.
See, I pay attention.
We really just took it from the garage. But we had it for the event, so it just made sense to bring it back
To
out.
have it. Okay.
But so I know we're about to wrap up. So before we do that, what do you want to leave the people?
Let's tie back into the topic. So on my refrigerator, I had to get a calendar like May and June last year. Because my daughter, it was June. Between cheer and everything, she just had a lot going on. I did. So I got a calendar. And at the beginning of every month, I choose a word to put or quote at the top of the calendar to kind of remind me of, how I want to be that month. And this word I'm recycling next month, which is be intentional. So with that being said, be intentional with your words because words are powerful. Words can hurt. Words do hurt. Words can bring darkness. They can bring lightness. So be intentional with your words and be intentional with your actions toward people. And not even just that, but sticks and stones and words. Be intentional with the words that you speak over into yourself as well. Because we talked a lot about the words that other people say and they have an impact on us. We don't think about the words or the thoughts that we have, which are words that we speak over ourselves. So be intentional with those words onto others and onto ourselves. So
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Shut us down. I'm afraid to talk. My basic looking ass.
I ain't gonna ever be invited back over.
Marchina hitting me with strength.
You didn't even mean to, and them words hurt him. I'ma hear about this shit for the next
Like, man, I invited this Negro and to the boss fest table, and she talking about some old basic ass.
I bet he gonna say, "Watch him. I'm not getting back on that boss fest stage looking all basic. About to want me." I bet he said.
Listen, I already know I can't sit on the couch with my big basic looking ass. You got a slim. No, I'm gonna do crap.
You were open, but the date didn't work. You were open to coming to the couch, and we were having this sexual conversation about the bedroom. Y'all coming back for that?
That's the conversation we was having. I don't even remember what we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah, that's the conversation.
I mean, we don't care what the conversation is. I just
Okay.
didn't remember what.
Well, we'll have y'all back on the couch, and then you have your opportunity to dress it up and put that shit on. That's what we do.
Who is gonna be so basic? I'm gonna come in my work clothes.
That means your boss fest clothes?
Nope.
Do you have a
I'm
real job?
gonna come in them 9 to
Y'all
5
have a real
clothes.
job, right? Y'all do?
And he love his real job. Don't get him started. That is a 9 to 5 dude right there.
Well, I mean, listen, I love my 9 to 5 too. So
That was a word that hurt you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Close it out.
So shout out to Big Z. She said she got her independent hustle shirt today too. I love my shirt. I will tell y'all the tickets for Boss Fest are live. I'm gonna post the link. Next week we will be sitting at the boss table with none other than Brandon Dixon himself. He is the headliner of Boss Fest. We hope to be dropping several surprises as we go through the upcoming weeks. So definitely follow our socials. That's at BossFest_1 on Instagram and BossFest on TikTok and Facebook. Please like and share the podcast. Like Chat with China said, also reach out. Her show does air on Wednesdays at 8.
yes, I
So
return in 2 weeks.
She returns in 2 weeks, and that means once you catch us at 7, you can tune right in to Chat with China at 8. Definitely follow our socials. We got a lot of big things going on. Boss Fest Presents Content is King is April 7th. And if you were in the room last year, just know it's going to be bigger and better this year. So we will not disappoint. We thank you for joining us again in Chat with China. We thank you for joining us at the Boss Fest table. And
thank you guys for having me.
We will see y'all again next Wednesday. You got anything else?
No. Peace.
Bye, basic.